Hey guys, so we're back with another coffee review. This is one of the ones I said I was going to do in the last video. This is a battle between Nespresso Ethiopia capsules, which are so far my favorite Nespresso capsule that I've tried, at least to drink by themselves. I really haven't done a really strict comparison between these and other Nespresso capsules for lattes. But they're one of my favorites for lattes and definitely my favorite to drink by itself. And Ethiopia from April Coffee Roasters in Copenhagen. And these are origin Ethiopia, farm Gesha Village, producer Adam Overton, 1931 Gesha. I don't know what that means. Flavor notes: tropical fruit, citrus, and jasmine. Do they have flavor notes on the Nespresso? Orange blossom and rich fruit jam. Okay, well, they're similar. There's both fruit and citrus, which is fruit. So we're going to brew these by themselves, and then we're going to brew them as lattes, and I'm going to use the 1883 Madeline syrup because that's the syrup that was recommended to me for use with Ethiopian coffee. So let's go over to the kitchen. Let's do it. Okay, so we're in the kitchen. Let's get started. Let's brew a Nespresso Ethiopia by itself. Let's brew the April. Somehow it seems like that's less liquid. How could that be? It looks similar. It does look a little bit less. They're surprisingly similar. The April is a little more sour. I'm going to let them cool down and we'll try again. I think while they cool down, we'll make some lattes. And we will use the Nespresso Ethiopia. I say latte and then I always hit the cappuccino button. I like the ratio better. To me, it's and I don't know, I haven't done the math, but to me, it's like getting a latte with an extra shot, which is what I would normally order. And it's, you know, it's half the quantity, so it's like getting half a latte with an extra shot. I mean, I'm pretty surprised at how similar they are, given the bad rap that Nespresso has. By the way, if anybody wants to know what a Madeline is, because of the Madeline syrup, those are Madelines. It's a soft cookie. Those are very similar. There's a little bit more acidity in the April capsule. A little more acidity in the April capsule, a little more bitterness in an espresso capsule, and I would say if I had to sum it up, I would say that the April capsule has more flavor. Yeah, April capsule is definitely a little bit less bitter. As it cools down, you can really tell. The flavors are very similar. There's a little, I can't tell that there's more flavor in the April or that there is just less bitterness. And so the flavor stands out better. It's interesting. Before I started this journey of exploration, I would have thought that the point of coffee was to be bitter. That's good. That's also good. I'm not getting a real definitive difference. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to make them essentially a triple shot latte. Pared down. Yep, you can definitely taste the additional bitterness. This doesn't taste bitter at all. In fact, you could argue it doesn't even taste like coffee. Like, it's the kind of thing, if somebody handed me that, I'd be like, is there coffee in here, or is this a chai latte, or what's going on? Because it's just, the flavors are not, there's no, like, bold, bitter, traditional coffee flavor at all. And the Nespresso version has a little. What I will say is this: the April coffee one is definitely better. Is it better enough? And they're compostable. You know what? Let's go and let's wrap this up in front of the camera. Okay, we're back over here on the sofa, which is my vlogging headquarters, I guess. So again, here's the April Coffee Roasters, Ethiopia. And I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 pods left. So, in and of itself, this box wasn't very expensive. It was about the same cost as a sleeve of Nespresso. But the shipping from Denmark was like $18 or something for the 2 boxes that I got. So, for me, I mean, I did like this better than the Nespresso, and the fact that the capsules are compostable is good for the environment. I appreciate that. At the same time, it being shipped in internationally, that's going to require more fuel, and that's going to require more packing materials, and that also has a bigger carbon footprint. So I feel like that probably, you know, so like I said before, I'm sure I have enough of the Nespresso Ethiopia to last me for a long time. So I probably won't be buying any Ethiopian capsules anytime soon unless a new brand pops up that I really badly want to try. When I run out, the question is, would I buy these again? And the problem is, see, I can negate the shipping cost by buying in bulk, but coffee doesn't really keep. I'm not a person who drinks a ton of coffee. I could see using at most 4 capsules a day if I'm not doing videos. When I do videos, it's a little wasteful because if I make 6, I might drink some of it and pour the rest out, you know. At most, I'm going to have 2 cups of coffee a day, usually 1, some days 0. I'd say on average 1, but at most 2. And at most, I'm going to use 2 pods and do like a double shot big espresso. So if I bought more than maybe 2 boxes of this, I feel like they would probably go stale before I'd really get my money's worth. So I'm leaning towards I'm not going to order this again. If they come up with a more economical way to ship to the U.S., then I would definitely order this again. If I could figure out a way to get this without having to buy like a huge quantity, with the shipping being, you know, not non-existent, but with the shipping being, you know, insignificant, then I would buy this again. Like I said, I like supporting small businesses. This is a better product. The product itself is the same price, and the capsules are compostable. So if this was, you know, domestic, it'd be a no-brainer. Coming from overseas, and I will say, I think I said this in a previous video, I reached out to April Coffee Roasters. I did not expect an immediate reply because their website was very specific that they only reply to customer service inquiries during specific hours, and that they get more inquiries than they have time for, and they just, you know. So I was like, okay, I'll probably get a response in a week or something. They replied both times within minutes. I was very impressed. Their replies were terse, bordering on rude, but I think that's more of a cultural thing than anything. You know, Americans expect everybody to be chatty, and the rest of the world doesn't work like that. So, yeah, again, I want to buy again. Logistically, it's not as practical. I would highly encourage anybody who likes Ethiopian coffee and likes pod coffee, capsule coffee, whatever we're calling it, Nespresso. Yes, definitely worth a try. Definitely worth splurging on the shipping for a one-time thing. As for like a reoccurring thing, that's up to you whether you can justify it. I might find another option would be to find somebody else that likes them and go in with them locally. I have not found anybody else that's into this stuff in my area. I've been trying, so I hope this helped somebody. Thank you, April Coffee Roasters, though. I do appreciate getting to try your product, and I hope I am able to be a customer in the future.